This is Win News.
Tonight, a reef dredge spoil legal battle deferred. The multi-million-dollar funding to boost immunisation rates. And preparations begin for Anzac Day commemorations. Good evening. A local conservation group has deferred its Abbott Point legal challenge after North Queensland bulk ports applied to join proceedings. The group is attempting to reverse a decision to allow dredge spoil to be dumped in the Great Barrier Reef. A 62-year-old man has appeared in court for allegedly sexually assaulting a child in Townsville in the 1970s. Queensland police arrested the man in New South Wales and extradited him to Queensland. Today he appeared in a Sunshine Coast court charged with 4 counts of indecent treatment of a child under 16 and 1 count of attempted rape. Police allege the assaults happened when the victim was between 8 and 12 years old. The multi-million-dollar construction project at the Cancer Council at the Townsville Hospital Cancer Centre, is nearing completion. The centre, which will cater for patients across the north, will open late this year and should be fully operational by the beginning of next year. Whitsunday Council says it's hoping to get an extension to repay a crippling debt to the state government. It's unlikely a $10 million debt stemming from flood recovery works will be waived. The state government has announced a $3 million incentive to boost immunisation rates across Queensland. Health services will be able to share in the money if they can find new ways to get children vaccinated. The final preparations are underway before thousands gather across the city tomorrow for Anzac Day. Organisers are expecting one of the biggest turnouts in many years as excitement builds for next year's Anzac centenary. And a number of Anzac Day celebrations have been organised for the Townsville region. Commemorations begin at Anzac Park with the dawn service at 5:30 in the morning, the parade at 9:30 a.m. Moving to Thuringowa, the dawn service will be at the Cenotaph at 20 to 6 in the morning. Alma Bay, the gunfire breakfast, 4:30 with a parade to follow. And at Balgal Beach at the Esplanade, the dawn service will be at 20 to 6. Alligator Creek Bowls Club, the dawn service, 5:30, and Townsville Hospital is also holding a special service in the morning. And now here's Hannah with a quick look at the weather.
Good evening, Corinne. We have got showers and thunderstorms forecast tonight. It looks like they're going to hang around tomorrow too and right the way across the weekend. Today in Townsville we reached 28 degrees. At the end of the bulletin we'll have more details on our long weekend forecast.
Thank you, Hannah. We'll see you then. Stay with us after the break. A new off-leash dog park announced for Riverside Gardens, and older and younger generations get in early to commemorate Anzac Day. Welcome back. A group of seniors have paid their respects to fallen Anzacs in a special ceremony this morning. The National Servicemen's Association hosts the event every year for those who aren't able to attend tomorrow's services. And Anzac Day commemorations are off to a flying start with students around the north pausing to remember our fallen heroes. Children at Kurrajong State School in Townsville were just a handful of those honouring the sacrifices made by Aussie soldiers. A Riverside Gardens park is about to receive a facelift in order to install a new off-leash dog area and exercise equipment. Council says locals have been pushing for park upgrades for years. The state government is funding most of the project, contributing $200,000 of funding that was left over from other projects. Sport time now with Murph, and the annual Bill Coolborough Shield is shaping as a battle of the brave.
It is indeed, Corinne. Thank you very much. Palm Island are looking for revenge, but the Army won't stop without a fight. Plus, the Eels clash is at make or break for the Cowboys. Senior Cowboys players admit Saturday's result against the Eels could make or break their season. Victory is vital as the Origin period approaches, but the rep season is far from a focus at this stage. Meanwhile, Palm Island and the Army will butt heads as a curtain raiser to the Cowboys' NYC clash with Parramatta. Playing for the Bill Coolborough Shield, the match commemorates the Indigenous heritage within Australian Defence Forces. Several of the region's best table tennis players will be on show this weekend in a one-off event. Townsville Table Tennis has established a specialised youth tournament. The event will be recognised at international level, setting the standard very high over the weekend. Finally in sport, it's time for the Cowboys locker room. This week, Tarek Sims attempts to prove he's much more than just a back rower. He's got all the skills, that boy. Let's hope they can get the job done against the Eels.
Yeah, he did very well. Thanks, Merv. Up next, Hannah has the weather details for your long weekend, and then Danny reveals the fishing hotspots.
Well, good evening everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful day today. We have got some wet conditions forecast tonight and again tomorrow as well, with some thunderstorms here and there. So if you are heading out and about first thing for the dawn service, I would definitely have that umbrella or raincoat on standby. Now over the next 4 days, and hopefully this is good news at your place, we have got a bit of wet weather on the way, so 25 to 50 millimetres forecast for coastal parts. Will be a little lighter as we move further inland. Now you can see this beautiful sunset photo. This one was taken by Leanne Paul, and thank you very much, Leanne, for sending this photo to me. It was taken around Horseshoe Bay, a magnetic island. So if you have some photos you would like to share with us, you can email me at weather@winqld.com.au and also get in touch via Facebook and Twitter at Hannah J. McEwan. So on to today's temperatures and rainfall. We got to 29 around Cardwell, Lucinda 27 degrees, 24 overnight. Townsville today got to 28 degrees, which is 2 cooler than the April average. Ayr today 22 to 27, 27 around Alva Beach, and you recorded less than a millimetre of rain to 9 o'clock this morning. 22 to 27 in Bowen and 0.2 of a millimetre to 9 o'clock. And we can expect some more rainfall over the next few days as well. So our totals will generally be much higher than we did record tonight this morning. So onto our satellite imagery, you can see here plenty of cloud cover hanging around northern and central parts of the state. Lots of rainfall, showers and thunderstorms underneath that cloud. We have a couple of systems causing all of this weather. The first one is an upper level trough that's moving in from the west. Now that is going to approach the central coast tonight or tomorrow. It is generally going to be weakening over the next day or two though, but still helping to bring in some fairly unsettled conditions. Now we also have a surface trough that did move in from the Coral Sea yesterday. And it's just sort of lingering off the tropical coast, so that's helping to create again some unsettled conditions and pumping in plenty of moisture from the Coral Sea. So over the next few days we have got again showers and thunderstorms forecast. You can see here for our region we're just going to be pretty much right in the middle of the heaviest of the rainfall. Again 25 to 50 millimetres over the next 4 days for coastal parts. Some places may pick up a little bit more than that though as we move towards the weekend and into the start of next week. Now we are going to see this region of high pressure start to move into the Tasman over the weekend. That will help to bring in some stronger east to southeasterly winds along most of our east coast and again help to bring in some showers and cloud cover for most eastern districts. So our official forecast for tomorrow is for a cloudy day with some scattered showers and the chance of thunderstorms from the early afternoon. So again, it is going to be a bit of a soggy start to the day for the dawn service. Southeasterly winds at 15 to 20 k's, turning easterly by the middle of the day, and we have low to moderate fire danger. For Ingham, 26 degrees with a couple of showers. Showers also forecast for Townsville, a few showers for Ayr and some showers easing for Bowen, and 23 to 28. For the northern goldfields, we have a couple of showers, particularly during the afternoon, and then becoming less likely into the evening. Those thunderstorms are forecast into the afternoon too. Easterly winds up to around 15 to 25 k's, becoming light by tomorrow night though. And we have low to moderate fire danger. For Charters Towers, 20 to 27 with a few showers. Southeasterly winds for the boaties at 15 to 20 knots, possibly reaching 25 knots at times offshore. Low tide for Townsville is just after 1 o'clock, just before 1 for Lucinda, and high tide is at 6:23 in the morning. The sun is setting in Townsville tomorrow just before 6 p.m. and rising at 6:26. So some showers tomorrow and across the weekend with top temperatures of 29 degrees in Townsville for Saturday and Sunday. A couple of showers into Monday, but it should be fine and dry from Tuesday onwards. Now it's over to Danny with the fishing.
Hi everyone, with another long weekend ahead of us, there should be plenty of opportunities to get out there and wet a line. The big tides can often make it difficult, however it also opens up a lot of opportunities to get up into those creeks and find those places you haven't fished before.
Thank you, Danny, and thank you also for your company this evening. That's all we have time for now.
Don't forget though, you can follow us via Facebook and Twitter as well.
And remember to join us again tomorrow night. We'll have comprehensive coverage of Anzac Day services right across the region. Until then, it's good night.
Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win, Australia's #1 regional television network.